It is 420, my dudes. There we go. Jeez. Took you long enough. It is 420, my dudes. And I regret to inform you that the entertainment companies are still hell-bent trying to destroy themselves. It is sad. It is sad, but what a week! Jeez, man, what a week! Absolutely impressive. Let's change the music. We're going back to some chill Zelda music here. It is a good mix. It is a good mix. I like it. Let's see. What do we have on the menu for today? Oh yeah, I saw this earlier in the week. I think it's interesting. Let's see. And we do okay. There we go. Hey, look at that. Happy 420. That's funny. That's funny. I saw this and had been wondering for a little bit, right? Is this real? I still don't know. But I think it's mostly real. Kinda. It is hard to tell. BlackRock CEO Laura Fink suffered a meltdown. I wouldn't call it a meltdown, to be fair. During earnings call over the company losing billions of dollars in contracts due to the international asset managers' woke environmental, social, and governance (ESG) agenda. During the call, Fink lost his cool as he complained about quote-unquote lies and misinformation regarding BlackRock's agenda. Now, they understand. They got you good, baby. To be fair, I have the actual article here. Now, shut up. From Slay News. I don't know how reputable they are, but there are many facts here that we know are, true. We've read about them before. Still, let's read a little bit here. BlackRock CEO Laura Fink suffered a meltdown during earnings call. Yes, this is pretty much the same we read before. A recording from the call, suspicious, okay, has emerged online and revealed Fink imploded while raging over the Texas Board of Education canceling 8.5 billion USD in contracts with BlackRock. We read about this a couple of weeks ago. And this is true. The recording? I don't know. I don't think it's AI though. But is it the actual Laura Fink? I don't know. I cannot tell you. As Slay News reported, Texas joined several states in blocking their funds from going to BlackRock due to the company's ESG agenda. Once again, we read about this. This appears to be true. During the call, Fink lost his cool as he complained about lies and misinformation regarding BlackRock's agenda. I don't know if losing his cool is the proper term. But we have the recording, alleged recording, right? We have done a better job now of telling our story so that people can make decisions based on facts, not on lies and not on misinformation or politicization by others. Fink said during a first quarter earning calls, which is pretty fucking funny. I'm swearing already. I don't monetize, but I will never be at this rate. Politicization by others. How curious, Mr. Fink. Isn't this exactly what you people are doing? What a strange thing to say, not gonna lie. Unfortunately, there's still others out there who continuously lie about these issues, he added. They're not lying. Okay. To be fair, they would be lying if you were actually... how to word this? If you didn't use ESG as a vehicle for Marxist propaganda, yeah, maybe those would be lies. but they're not lies because they know exactly what you're doing. Think, boy. We have the recording here, so let's stop the music for a moment here. We have a couple of videos, so let's listen, okay? Let's listen. Just think from Will Hield. I don't know this guy. He appears to be some sort of economy guy of sorts, I think. I'm not quite sure. I don't know the guy. Justin, Blocker CL, or Fink absolutely lost it. Now, I don't think that's fair, okay? On their latest earnings call after the Texas Permanent School Fund pulled 8.5 billion from the book asset manager over their continued ESG activism. Let's listen.
I've spoken before about the fear we see today. Some of it stoked by increasingly political polarization in the world. Our industry and BlackRock have been a subject of...
Okay, I was gonna drink a little bit, but let's go back. Let's go back. Let's listen to that again.
I've spoken before about the fear we see today. Some of it stoked by increasingly political polarization in the world.
Increasing political polarization in the world. Oh man, that's literally what you're doing, my guy. I don't know what to tell you. That's what you people are doing. And we are sick and tired of this. Anyway, where's my... There we go.
Our industry and BlackRock have been a subject of political dialogue, mostly in the United States.
Our industry and BlackRock. Yeah. And who is to blame? You people. You are the guys that got political first. Sucks to suck, baby.
We recognize some of this with being the industry leader. We have done a better job now of telling our story so that people can make decisions based on facts.
Yes, I agree. That's what they are doing. But they are not the decisions that you would like, huh? It's so sad. It's so sad.
Not on lies and not on misinformation or politicization by others. Unfortunately, there's still others out there who put short-term politics, who continuously lie about these issues. They're putting those issues above the long-term fiduciary responsibilities.
Oh man, that's literally you people. That's literally you people. You are ignoring the long term for short term gains. Well, quote unquote gains. I don't think they're really getting that much money. Yeah, but they're not actual profits. It's just economy tricks, you know? Projection match, lure boy.
As a fiduciary, politics should never outweigh performance. I do believe that with a vast majority of our clients, our long-term fiduciary approach and performance are resonating.
No, not really. The thing here is that you're buying them because you have trillions of USD. That's a lot of money. Let's see. Absolutely lost it. Probably not true. Is this actually Lurfink? Potentially? I have no idea, right? I don't think it's AI. Because the voice stutters like 2 or 3 times. That doesn't seem AI to me. I could be wrong, okay, I could be wrong. But there could be some truth to this. There could be some truth, which is interesting. Texas State Board of Education Chairman Aaron Kinsey advertised between BlackRock and the Texas Permanent School Fund last month. We're talking about this once again. The move sought to punish the company for allegedly boycotting oil and gas as part of its ESG initiative, which makes sense. Which makes sense. Being a board member at the World Economic Forum (WEF) has denied the allegation, however. In a statement last month, Keynes said BlackRock's dominant and persistent leadership in the ESG movement immeasurably damages our state's oil and gas economy. Yes, that is correct. We haven't read about that here, but I think it's a kind of a well-known fact at the moment. The energy crisis in California, when was it? Last summer? 2 summers ago? I'm not quite sure. But things were so bleak that they couldn't take their cars because they were mm, legislating, I guess, against in gas cars, traditional cars, ignition, if you will, trying to push electric cars. And okay, sure, I do not agree, but maybe, you know? But they didn't have enough power in the state to actually power those cars. So they were actually, quote unquote, outlawed for a while. We'll have nothing, and you will be happy. Well, maybe not happy, but that's not our problem, as they say. Yes, that's what's happening. Have you seen Europe? Jeez, man. That is disgusting. That is fucking disgusting. And they got themselves into a war with Russia that provides them with gas. I will never understand. I will never understand. Let's see. BlackRock's destructive approach toward the energy companies that the state and our world depend on is incompatible with our fiduciary duty to Texans, he added. Oh! Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Fiduciary duty. Again. Interesting. Interesting. We have Aaron Kinsey here from Texas. The Texas Permanent School Fund leadership delivered an official note to global asset manager BlackRock, terminating its financial management of approximately 8.5 billion in Texas assets. My statement. We've covered this before. Meanwhile, Fink claims that BlackRock has never supported divesting from traditional energy firms. You slime ball. You slime ball. Traditional energy firms. It's not the same, as we're not attacking gas and oil. What you're saying here is that our all the partners are still our partners, but not because they're oil and gas, but because they have been in your bed for, I don't know, decades at the very least. The wording is important with these fuckers. Here is that BlackRock currently has 300 billion invested in such companies. We have a lot of money invested, so we're good. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Let's see. You may have that investment in those companies. I'm not saying otherwise, I don't know. But it's clear that ESG is fighting against gas and oil. We read about it a couple of weeks ago. Shut the hell up, Larry boy. According to Yahoo Finance data, BlackRock's stock is down overall in 2024, amid a growing backlash over its woke agenda. As you should. Meanwhile, the S&P 500 has risen around 8% in recent months. This is economy. Once again, I'm not an economy kind of guy. There's that. So, at the end of the day, is this true? Well, I don't know if this recording here is actually Laura Fink, but the rest is correct. So I would say that this is mostly true, which is interesting, not gonna lie. Pretty interesting. Do not forget, last time we've read about this a couple of weeks ago, Laura Fink was like, well, fuck you then. 8.5 billion? We don't give a fuck. We're getting more money from our partners. I asked you wondering, well, if you don't care, why are you still bitching and moaning about it? Strange. Very strange. Also, another recording we have here, which I thought was Interesting, to say the least. From end wokeness. Do not take a drink every time I say woke this stream, Jesus Christ. Here's the new NPR CEO, Catherine Maher, a former chief executive of Wikipedia, explaining that the truth is an outdated concept. Everyone can have their own truth. And this is a really good admission of, yes, Wikipedia is trash, and you cannot trust it. Let's listen to
But
this.
what about the hard things, the places where we are prone to disagreement, say politics and religion? Well, as it turns out, not only does Wikipedia's model work there, it actually works really well. Because in our normal lives, these contentious conversations tend to erupt over disagreement about what the truth actually is. But the people who write these articles, they're not focused on the truth.
Yes, that's the problem. Truth is truth. Fact is fact. But now you're trying to tell me, but my own truth. No, that is not truth. That's just an anecdote. It's not the same.
They're focused on something else, which is the best of what we can know right now. And after 7 years of working with these brilliant folks, I've come to believe that they are onto something. That perhaps for our most tricky disagreements, seeking the truth and seeking to convince others of the truth might not be the right place to start.
Sure. How are you going to convince them then? Please tell me more.
In fact, our reverence for the truth might be a distraction that's getting in the way of finding common ground and getting things done.
That sounds absolutely fantastic, but that's not happening. Because finding common ground has not been a thing for 15 years, maybe? Maybe more. So, I think that's just moving the goalpost. Just my opinion.
Now, that is not to say that the truth doesn't exist, nor is it to say that the truth isn't important. Clearly, the search for the truth has led us to do great things, to learn great things. But I think if I were to really ask you to think about this, one of the things that we could all acknowledge is that part of the reason we have such glorious chronicles to the human experience in all forms of culture is because we acknowledge there are many different truths.
Many different truths. Well, no. Truth is truth. Fact is fact. I don't know what to tell you. You have a different truth from the factual truth. You're wrong.
And so, in the spirit of that, I'm certain that the truth exists for you and probably for the person sitting next to you. But this may not be the same truth.
If it is not the same truth, then it's not true. It's not truth at all. You're trying to conflate here truth with opinion, truth with your feelings, truth with your lived experience. That's not truth. Yes, that has molded you into what you are today. That is not truth. And I don't give a fuck what you're trying to say here.
This is because the truth of the matter is very often, for many people, what happens when we merge facts about the world with our beliefs about the world.
No, that's literally called an opinion, ma'am. If you mix your feelings with the facts of the world, that's a fucking opinion. What the hell do you mean, woman?
So we all have different truths. They're based on things like where we come from, how we were raised, and how other people perceive us.
That's called an opinion. Jesus Christ. You wouldn't think this would be that hard, but Oh man, oh man. If only that was the truth. But once again, truth is not a thing. Truth is just opinion. So, it's funny because this is a fun way to rewrite the definition of word. So even if they say, right, that they're all about truth and fact, actually, let's forget about fact, just the truth. But truth now means opinion. That means that opinion is fact. And their approved opinion is fact. Sound familiar? Of course it fucking does. It's always the same bullshit. Fucking commie bullshit. Jesus Christ. Also, I don't know if it's gonna be around here. Let me take a quick look. Let's see. No, I don't think it appears around here. It's sad I should have saved it, but I didn't. I have only myself to blame. There's a post. Let's see if I find that in the quotes. There was a post where people were accusing, rightfully so, Wikipedia of being extremely slimy. You all remember those campaigns? I don't know if they are still a thing. Of, oh yeah, Wikipedia needs money. We need money to keep operating. But actually they were just giving that money away to some sort of GO, I guess. I don't remember the facts of the matter. No, it doesn't happen. Doesn't seem to be here. Well, too bad. Too bad. Anyway, now let's go back. Let's go back to business a little bit, and let's see. Oh man, would you look at this? Companies once again appealing to the lowest common denominator. Hate to see it. First, your avatar can now look even more like you. No. But why? Once again, no. No. What the hell? I decided to announce that new avatar customization options are now live in Pokemon Go. New avatar customization options. Yes. Yes, that seems to be correct. However, it's not just an addition. It's a substitution. We can see here that it looks fucking horrible already. But wait. There's more. There's more. Here by Lu2. Naturally, every Pokemon Go post over the last 24 hours has felt like a fucking funeral. This shit is unreal, man. Yes, everyone is complaining. I've seen like literally 2 people celebrating this. One was fat, and the other one was a they-them. Make of that what you will. Let's see here. This is awful, the way you killed my beautiful avatar. I hate this so much, you lost the customer today. No curbs. Actually, this barely looks human. So, weird hybrid between a human and a monkey. But it's funny, because you have less boobs, less curves, longer arms. And of course, come on now, you will have people accusing you of being a porn addict because you prefer this to this. And everyone, well, once again, not everyone, but a huge majority, overwhelming, if you will, Jesus Christ, I'm trying here, is against this. Both men and women alike, okay? Do you think that perhaps women that play games want their characters to look good, beautiful, cute, sexy perhaps? No, obviously not. Has to be those gunners. Jesus Christ. But not only the proportions are absolutely horrible. The skin looks bad. The skin looks bad, the hair looks bad. It looks lower quality. Just ignoring the change in proportions. It's fucking wild. I have here, share my Pokemon Go avatar before the update. I'm actually pretty hopeful that the newer models won't look as rough as they do currently, but they might just be wishful thinking. It's probably wishful thinking. Sure to tell you this. Just wanna say goodbye to my avatar, rest in my memory. Yeah, well, I guess we will need to watch the video here to see a comparison. I'll tell here with this image. The before and after. Yeah. Yeah. Also, before we get into an actual article, they made some changes that I find extremely strange. It has to be done on purpose. Like this thing here. Headphones? What the hell? Yes! Now you have a gamer dent. This is Niantic clowning on their player base. Doesn't seem like a good idea to me. Let's see how that works out for them. Always remember, Niantic is a Google company, and we have some stuff on them. So let's see. Jeez, look at this, it's atrocious! Once again, even if you ignore the change in proportions, which is horrible, it looks like some sort of gay jellyfish. Look at the skin, look at the face, look at the hair. It looks low quality. It is disgusting. It is fucking disgusting. Pokemon Go fans are furious after ugly avatar update. Rightfully so. Look, if you want to give people more options, sure. If you want to give them a slide for how fat they are, sure. Do not take away what they have. Because, lo and behold, if you didn't know, Pokemon Go has a lot of cosmetics that you need to buy with actual money. You don't have to. A lot of people did. This game has been out for, what, 7, 8 years already? They're changing this stuff. No game is safe. Let me tell you that. We have several articles about that today. It's gonna be wild. Fans of the mobile game Pokemon Go are angry after Niantic decided to update their player models, which the game has been using since launch. Since launch, this is not something that you could opt in or opt out. It was forced on the player base. Disgusting, dude. New avatars were intended to provide players with more customization options beyond hairstyles and clothes. Traditionally, Pokemon Go players chose one of two body types, hair color, skin color, and players were seemingly satisfied with just that thanks to dozens of clothing options available. It was already good! It was already good! People were already content with that, and you fucked that up. Also, the shoulders, dude, Jesus Christ. This is the tweet, we've seen this already. Oh, we've seen this already too! You good or not? These new avatars have customizable proportions with new options for weight, muscle, shoulders, chest, and hips. However, the update also changed the basic proportions for the characters, as well as their faces, turning cute characters into weird blobs. Yep, everything has to be lame and gay. Many of the complaints are coming from women who play the game that prefer their curvy avatar as opposed to the weird, lanky, gangly character they've been given in its stead. Wow, would you look at that? Women play games too. And they have opinions. And sometimes those opinions do not align with yours. Game company. Would you look at that? Impressive. Well, Niantic could have kept the originals and just added more customization options rather than downgrade the base model. That's what I'm saying! You want to give them more options? Sure! You don't have to use them. Don't take away what they had. That's a bad idea. There's actually some good ideas in the update that are absolutely spoiled by the Angular base models. Hairstyles are easier to search through. There's new color options for skin tones, eyes, and hair. And the variable body proportions would probably be well received if they were adjustments to the base model. That's more options. More options is fine. This isn't the first time that Niantic has made a questionable decision that angered fans. Last year, they raised the price of remote raid passes to try and capitalize on the popularity of joining friends, possibly on the other side of the country. This became especially popular during the goof. Shortly after these changes were made, the game's player base hit a 5-year low. And during the bump in popularity it got during lockdown. The angry tweets below the announcement are anything to go by. Pokemon Go might manage to hit an all-time low. Deserved. Also, let me look something here. I don't have it saved. I should be able to find it kind of fast, maybe? If you're lucky. If you're lucky. Let's see. Because even the different proportions doesn't actually work. This is a good example. It's not what I was thinking, but this works, right? Let's see. We see this character. This is a fat character, and that's fine to have the option. But look at the texture. It's not prepared for this. The actual clothing options are not prepared for the new models. They break. They fucking break. Let's see if we can find more examples here. I'll hide this because people love to, you know, say some spicy stuff here and there. This is hilarious. This is fucking hilarious, actually. This one. There's no hole in the back of my head, and those lines I assume are my right eye because the mood like blinks. This thing here. High quality, guys. High quality. Jesus Christ. Let's see. I'm seeing a specific screenshot that was even worse than that, you know? Let's see. I may not be able to find it. It was a fat woman cosplaying as Dawn from Diamond and Pearl. The clipping was atrocious, Jesus Christ. I don't know how can you fuck that up so much. I think I will find this. Let me take a quick look in the quotes for both tweets, just in case. God damn, that's a fat boy. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah. Another broken model. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Now, one of the non-complainers. Anyway, May is now weak here after the update and content. You're fat. That's the answer. Oh, Jesus Christ, this guy is going bald. Look at this, dude. He's going fucking bald here. Look at this. What the hell is happening? Jeez, man. People will pay for this. Holy fuck. I think a little louder. Why are the people arguing with the change? Absolute whales. I will never understand. I will never understand. I think I can find it. Sad. So sad. That's a nice comparison though. It's a nice comparison of this update. This meme here. This update is international. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Jeez. But some people might be thinking, oh man, how could this happen to me? Well, we have here a tweet from Hey. He made a video and he goes a little bit in depth with it. It's just like 2 minutes. I recommend it. We're not watching it here. I mean, The guy made the video. Niantic runs Pokemon Go with recent update, and they had apparently partnered with GamerX, who does consulting. Multiple GamerX executives were accused of sexual misconduct. GamerX also apparently failed to properly perform duties as a non-profit organization. Shocked Pikachu. Shocked Pikachu. Well, well, well. Would you look at that? Let's read this. GamerX is a 501c3 non-profit legal bullshit from the US. I have no idea. It's okay. It's that's a bit image thing. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, let's see. Get it big. There we go. There we go, much better. Non-profit dedicated to celebrating and supporting LGBTQ plus people and culture in the world of gaming, with a focus on video games. Well, it's no surprise that the new characters look like some dams after all. Here we see clients of GamerX, Niantic, the behavior, I don't know who they are. Dead by Daylight, no surprise they got the gay Joker too, and Volition. It seems familiar, but I don't know what they do. This organization's exempt status was automatically revoked by the IRS for failure to file a Form 990, 990 Easy, 990A, or 990 PF for 3 consecutive years. Further investigation and due diligence are warranted. What the hell? Oh man. What the hell is going on, dude? I will never understand. Mid-boss and GamerX CEO exits after allegations of misconduct. Updated. GamerX Foundation's Matt Kong has stepped down. I'm gonna be a little bit on the way, you know. Has stepped down from his role as CEO of the non-profit that runs a series of gay game events. I'm just gonna say gay. He's also leaving the indie studio he founded, Mid-boss, after a series of allegations have emerged online about his misconduct. Co-founder and president Tony Roca will be running the company for the foreseeable future. Programs director Katie Kaichuk. If they are Canadians, I swear to fuck. Steps in to replace outgoing leader Tony Roca, who has also been the focus of allegations of inappropriate behavior. Kaichuk will be executive director of GamerX. Roca will still retain her seat on the board until a replacement is found. Well, well, well. No fucking wonder. Also, let's take a look about Mid-boss. Let's see, what the fuck do you guys do? Oh man, this looks really current in the air, I guess. Look at this. Oh man. Okay. Read-only memories. More. Read-only memories. Jeez, this is big current year. Jesus Christ. Oh! Unexpected. I don't think that's a game. Gaming in Color. A documentary exploring the queer side of gaming. That sounds racist. A little bit. Mid-boss is a games and media production studio headquartered in Berkeley, California. Oh man, what a surprise! What a surprise! Our projects include acclaimed documentary Gaming in Color. Claimed? Maybe a lie. And the Cyberpunk point-and-click adventure 2064 Read-Only Memories. We're staffed by professionals from diverse backgrounds, founded on the belief that fun, interesting media can also create an environment where inclusive characters can be a part of mainstream media and beyond. Sure. Hold the fuck up. Read-Only Memories. Neurodiver. Media. Game. Release date. Coming 2023. My guy. It's 4/20. 2024. What the hell? I don't think this is releasing. Take on the role of a gift Esper, ES88. 88? What did they mean by this? What a strange number to use! And hand down the Golden Butterfly, a powerful rogue telepath who's hidden themselves away in the memories of the citizens of Neo San Francisco. Hold the fucking phone. There's a new San Francisco? I don't like it. With the help of the genetically engineered psionic creature known as the Neurodiver, ES88 will dive into the memories and take on the roles of some familiar faces to the series. Maybe this is a new game. Including Jess Mees, the Gene-spliced Hyper Lawyer, Tomcat. I don't know how these comments work here. Okay, Jim Mees, Gene-spliced Hyper Lawyer, Tomcat, the notorious hacker, Alex Rivers, former police officer turned private eye. Identify, manipulate, and unlock information in these memories to help resolve the case of the Golden Butterfly. Okay. Kitsune Teresi. Game, a collaboration with Kitsune Games. Coming 2023. Run, jump, and dash across a land inspired by Japanese mythology and explore the complicated relationships between Kitsune and humans in this follow-up to Super Bernie World. What? I think I'm going crazy here, dude. Jesus Christ. Plays a young female Kitsune, one of Inari's fox-eared and bushy-tailed messengers. Yeah, I don't think there's anything godly here. And embark on a hero's journey that begins while delivering your first message. Experience a romantic encounter with a kindly sorceress. Of course they had to be gay. Who comes to your aid in a time of need. Sorceress. I'm going to assume that's an onmyoji, but could be a different thing. Explore the complicated relationship with your former mentor turned antagonist. What the hell, dude? Spoilers! Come on now! Jeez! And uncover her reasons for sealing your love interest in setting elemental prison. Dude! You're ruining the whole plot! What are you doing? Unlock powers that manifest as cute outfits to help you run, jump, and dash across a land inspired by Japanese mythology in Kitsune Tales. To help follow up to Super Bernie World. What the hell is going on? 3 days to Chicago. Well, they're still released at least. Finally. Season of Pride 2021. The hell? Step by step. 3 Days to Chicago is a visual novel that sees Aaron, video game artist, is taking a take a cross-country train trip to find direction in his personal, professional, and romantic lives. This is literally self-insert, I'm afraid. For the train, he meets Paul, a young hot daddy bear with his own challenges. Of course, they're extremely gay. Over the next 3 days, the pair get to know each other and explore the connections between their lives, hopes, and fears. As the train glides through its final stop, the two must decide where their relationship goes from here. Are they friends, a vacation fling, a misconnection, or could this lead to something else? They are gay. What the hell? Season of Pride 2021. Yes, actually. Okay, this is a streaming event. I don't care. Read only memories. This is a comic. At least they have something, I guess. December 2019. In the years between 2064 and the coming Neurodiver. Ah, yes, Neurodiver, my favorite year. What the hell? IDW series features Alex Rivers, Neo San Francisco Police Department detective turned private eye. When a robot arrives at her door seeking a lost lover, how does that work? I don't think that makes sense, but sure, it is. It is cyberpunk bullshit. I'm willing to believe that. Just during the journey to the seemingly peaceful beaches of Santa Cruz. They actually have a game too. Impressive. 2015 in San Francisco. 2064. Your life as a Australian journalist. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Jesus Christ. Centered by the world's first SCP machine. A ROM relationship and organizational manager named Turing. This sounds dystopian as fuck already. Not only do they have love machines, you had to play as a fucking journal? Oh my god. Together, you and the quirky robot will encounter a colorful cast of locals and overcome challenges as you uncover the city's secrets behind the overlapping futures of technology and humanity. Can you survive in Neo San Francisco? Probably not. Will the mystery go unsolved? Giving Connor, we saw that. Friendly memories. Do you have a link for this? .io. Okay. Finally! Gameplay! Jesus Christ! Okay, it doesn't look terrible, graphics-wise. The designs, though, are pretty fruity, which is to be expected. Okay. Okay. At least they have a game, that's nice. 9 out of 10, 4 out of 5, 8 out of 10. HIO. Very positive. 239. Okay. Okay, I'm willing to believe that. Buy Queer Games Bundle too. This is for the blacklist. Enola Gay. I see. 2064. Herald. Normal Lost Phone. Pirate's Fate. Well, this also 40, so... That's just a double whammy. No Lost Phone. Jesus Christ, woman! How many phones are you going to lose? It's not that difficult, come on now. Lannister and Secret Little Haven. I don't think it will. Thank you very much. We have an actual game. Big ups to that, I guess. Did you release this or not? It has a price, let's say. Steam. Didn't release yet. Has a date at least. May 16th, 2024. It doesn't look horrible, to be fair. But the designs are picked current year, though. Ew, what the hell? Yeah, no. Forget about it, Dad. Forget about it. But yeah. Jeez, dude, what the hell? I didn't realize. Fucking 40. That's not the F word I expected from these guys. Not the first one. Let me be clear. Anyway, speaking of things that we hate because it's worse than the original, One Punch Man live-action film has Rick and Morty writers. What is going on? I will never understand. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, sure. It's going to be ass. It's going to be fucking horrible. I hate it in here. The upcoming live-action adaptation of One Punch Man has tapped Rick and Morty writers Dan Harmon and Peter N. Campbell to rewrite the script. I hate everything here. Even the words and in 2. First of all, live-action adaptation of One Punch Man. How the fuck are you gonna do that? Tell me. How the fuck are you gonna do that? I don't think you can. Have you seen the anime? It's pretty crazy. It's not Dragon Ball. But it's very close, actually. Also, rewrite the script. Do I kill myself now, or do I have to wait a little bit? This is horrible, this is bad. Why would you write anything? It's gonna be Dead on Arrival. I'm pretty sure. It comes from The Hollywood Reporter, who mentioned the script writers in their article about director Justin Lin, who's also attached to the project. Dan Harmon is largely known as the creator of the television community, as well as the co-creator of the adult animated series Rick and Morty alongside Justin Roiland. Okay. Creator of the animated series. Adult animated series. That's already a red flag. Rick and Morty. Why? It has nothing to do. Yes, I agree that One Punch Man appeals to the other audience. It's not really your usual shonen bullshit. It's a parody after all. The overlap between, let's say, seinen demographics and adult cartoons from the US doesn't exist. They're two different circles. It's gonna be atrocious, dude. Holy fuck! One Punch Man began as a webcomic series in 2009, which threads the line between gag comedy and shouting action. It's a fucking parody. The creator... One? One? I don't know. Let's go with one, I guess. From One Punch Man, after all. Big name is also known for creating the series of Psyche 100. Both shows have received anime and manga adaptations. Becoming Hollywood adaptation. Hollywood. It's gonna be lame and also gay. Jeez. The upcoming Hollywood adaptation of One Punch Man was originally announced back in 2020 and was originally supposed to be written by Jeff Pinkner, Jesus Christ, and Scott Rosenberg. Pinkner and Rosenberg are largely known for the work on 2018's Venom. That would be better. It would be better. It wouldn't be necessarily good, but that would be a little bit better. At the moment, it's unclear whether the script writers needed to be changed. Well, I'm gonna say this. Hollywood. They know jack shit. They know jack shit about this. And with manga being translated. Funny word to use here. The live action by Western producers has traditionally been hit or miss. Overwhelmingly miss. Hit. I'm gonna need a citation for that one. Hit Doku. With infamous releases like Dragon Ball Evolution 2009, holy shit, that was bad. Or the recent Netflix Cowboy Bebop series. Well, the recent One Piece live-action series was well received. It's not enough to undo the reputation these adaptations have earned. There are also questionable adaptations in the works, like a rumored Mythic Abyss movie from Columbia Pictures. That's gonna flop, I'm pretty sure. Also, let's be real. Recent One Piece live-action series was well received. Yes, and we're talking about normies and One Piece fans. I don't trust them. I do not trust their opinions. The One Punch Man EP hasn't shied away from other Western collaborations either. When Overwatch began to more aggressively pursue monetization and licensing cosmetics, SAA Tama skin was added to the game for the character of Doomfist. I remember that. At the time of writing, no release window has been announced for the film. Where production was originally set to begin in 2020, it's likely this changing a scriptwriter means there are some delays and drama happening behind the scenes. It's gonna be bad. I hope this shit doesn't release. Actually, I hope they don't have a release. They don't deserve it. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be terrible. I hate it here. What can you say? This is bad. Fucking Rick and Morty, dude? What were they thinking? I will never understand. Honestly, I will never understand. It's absolutely crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. Let's see. More stuff that keeps breaking. Oh boy. Would you look at this? I know nothing about Warhammer, but I'm willing to read this. Because holy shit, people have been bitching and moaning about this. Rightfully so, okay? Games Workshop makes insulting retcon to Warhammer 40k lore. Claims all-male Adeptus Cadre faction has always featured female members. In development that can only best be described as massively insulting to the intelligence of their player base. I love abandoning the comics. Warhammer 40k developers Games Workshop has taken to claim that, despite years of official canonical evidence to the contrary, the game's all-male Adeptus Custodes faction has always included female members among its ranks. Never been to Warhammer, but it is pure stylish. It's pure stylish, not gonna lie. This retcon to the franchise's long-standing lore was first revealed to the public on April 14th, courtesy of YouTuber Ibaraka's preview of the upcoming 10th edition of the Warhammer 40k guidebook, Codex Adeptus Custodes. We're not watching the video, okay? The Ring, eagle-eye viewers noticed that in the book's introduction of the actual Adeptus Custodes and their lore, Games Workshop had specifically chosen to highlight the battlefield story concerning a female custodian by the name of Kiladeus Truvalia Kesh. I butchered that, it's on screen, please understand. Custodian Kiladeus stood upon the bridge of a Cobra-class destroyer. Begins the paragraph with the section sub-headlined "The Solar Fastness." In Vigilant Flame, the warship belonged to the mighty battlefleet Solar. She injured in the shadows and the back of the bridge, positioned at a spot where she could observe the actions of every crew member, be they in the instrumentation pits, at the armament shrines, or, in the case of Shipmaster Lothwick, stood rather straight before his command throne. We have here the screenshot. As noted above, prior to the publication of the Codex Adeptus Custodes, the concept of a female custodian did not exist. Not even between the fans, apparently. They were all about female space marines. So this is a double whammy. Of sorts. A legion of 10,000 elite genetically modified warriors who serve as the personal guard to the ruler of the Imperium of Man, the God Emperor of Mankind, as explained in their initial introduction in 2017's Codex, Space Marines 8th edition. All members of the Adeptus Custodes begin their lives as the infant sons of the noble houses of Terra, Terra being Earth, I assume. It's now that all custodians begin their lives as the infant sons of the noble houses of Terra. Sons! Not children. Sons. It's an important distinction. Elaborating on this brief bit of lore 3 years later, in the guidebook's 9th edition printing, Games Workshop additional detailed. Potential custodians are taking in at a very young age to better survive, no older than late infancy. And it is a great honor for those of Terran noble houses to submit a son. A son! Not a child, not a kid. A son. It is pretty clear. It's pretty clear. Further, when asked point blank by a fan in 2019 where custodes can be female, one-time series lore contributor Aaron Dembski-Bowden, even despite his own openness to the idea, admires that the God Emperor's elite had canonically always been presented as male. There's a little bit of whistle wording here. Presented as male. I think this is just... how do they call it? Plausible deniability. That's what I'm looking for. This could be plausible deniability. But still. Male. That means dick and balls. If you didn't know. At the time of working on the lore, there was no reason they couldn't be female or male, and as far as things still stand, there's still no lore reason they can't be. Okay, but they're only guys, for some reason, and that's fine. Barber shops shouldn't be only for guys, but some of them are. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Explained to Horus Hersey, novelist, a comment posted on the r/40k lore subreddit. There is a non-lore reason, which was the previous IP overlord, Demsky Bowden, did not specify the respective entity or individual, saying there are no female custodian models, they're all male, so don't write any female ones. It was said out of universe. It was said by the IP overlord. Do not write any female ones. They're only male. And that's fine. That's fine. There's also a studio mandate a couple of years after that saying don't do female custodians. A reminder, do not. He continued. Again, that seemed to tie in with the release of an all-male mini line. That's fair. These were rare moments of direction from on high. They're very rare, and they were direct. No female custodian. It's not hard to understand. I don't want to argue about what that may or may not mean, since although I'm ambivalent to the notion of female Space Marines, really that makes such little difference at the end result. I couldn't care less what gender they start out as. Sex, not gender. Okay. Actually, I don't know anything about 40k, but I've read about this, and apparently there are no reasons for why that cannot be a thing, which is funny. Zero creators actively thought female custodians would have been cool, and there was no lore against it. Demsky Bowden concluded, hell, we're in the position to make lore for it. But long story short, no. The answer seems to be there aren't any. That the reasons aren't in-universe. Yet? Following the revelation that the Codex Adeptus Custodes would be running aground of the franchise established lore, in response to an April 13th post made to the official Warhammer Twitter account, announcing that the guidebook was now available for pre-order. Said the user indicated a bunch of numbers, narrowly inquired with Games Workshop, why did you make female custodes? In turn, blatantly lying to the fan's face, the official account then shot back. Since the first of the 10,000 were created, there have always been female custodians. There is. As of writing, the Codex Adeptus Custodes is set to officially stamped all over the series lore on April 27th. And look. The thing here is, why the fuck? Why the fuck are you gaslighting your customers? If you came out and said there are no reasons for that at the moment, people wouldn't be as mad. Some people would be mad, still. Maybe most people will still be mad, but not as mad. They could understand, well, there's no actual in-universe lore or restriction for them, so that's okay. Also, once again, I'm not into Warhammer, I'm not into 40k. But I have Twitter, and I read a lot of people thinking about another faction that was pretty much female custodians, but without them being actual custodians. And they were something called Sisters of Silence. And if you were going to release Sisters of Silence, people would cheer for it. I'm pretty sure of that. But now you have to shit on everyone. Also, it has been fun seeing the everything is canon tweet with a bunch of memes. It's pretty funny. Let's see what the comments say. Let me have a drink first. Let's see from Super Cooper. These franchises are truly strong enough, they'll survive the current woke onslaught. This stuff is losing obscene amounts of money. It won't last in this increasingly bad economy. The more they push away fans, the worse they'll... Jeez. Let me mute a second, I need to clear my throat. Okay, I think I'm okay now. The worst it'll get for them. They'll collapse and rebuild later. Rebuild better, hopefully. We first need to be ready for that eventually, so that when all these companies become insolvent, we fans will have built up a fund large enough to buy these companies' IPs and permanently gatekeep the wokesters from our hobbies. And that's fair. That's fair. I've seen a lot of people claiming on Twitter, well, I'm not buying anything. I'm going to acquire really cheap the books, and I have a 3D printer at home. I don't need to pay you guys. You know? That's the way to go. Bleed them dry. Also, it's been hilarious. People complaining about the outrage that this caused, right? Oh, you're a tourist. You're a fucking tourist! Accusing being tourist to people that have been in the hobby for far more time than the users have been alive. That's funny. Also, there has been some extreme brain damage takes where you have some guy, like, oh yeah, now I hope they keep changing stuff because the war stuff, I don't like it. Dude, War Hammer. It is literally a war game. What the hell? Those are tourists. Do not bring them near me or anyone else. Shame them! Shame them for what they are. Fucking trash! Is anyone wondering why Games Workshop went this route? Check their major shareholders. It always comes back to them. The source of the virus. Let me hide this just in case. This is funny. This is funny. For fuck's sake, not another ill-informed person alluding to the likes of BlackRock as shareholder. BlackRock are one of the largest providers. I'm just reading. Of ETF trackers, they buy what is in the FTSE 250/100 automatically as funds flowing. That's why they are the largest shareholder. Same with other shareholders. Just shareholders. But when they also invest, the money goes with ESG requirements. It all comes together. It's insidious and disgusting. If you have such deep insights, please explain why every company BlackRock and Vanguard buy heavily into has adopted the exact same DEI practices for favorable rates on loans. Well, that's how the business works. It's because of low interest rates. BlackRock and Vanguard offer low interest rate loans on the condition that you include DEI in your company structure, /products, /services, etc. When dealing with millions of dollars in loans, that 1 or 2% lower rate can result in millions of dollars in savings for any company. Jesus Christ, dude. The most astute among you will point out that is less in prospect as the results in lower profits. Proven time and time again. Well, that is correct. CEOs and CFOs didn't care about this. That is also correct. You have one single driving force, the quarterly stock price, as their compensation is tied to that figure. And as an expansion, or more commonly, a stock buyback, with the funds from the aforementioned loan, increases the stock price, making their personal worth increase. That's not actually correct. It's the idea that it would. That's not even happening. Yes, there have been some strange stuff, not gonna lie. They have absolutely no thought or care for the company next year or 5 years down the road. Especially no care about the employees. Yeah? So, are you agreeing with us or not? The products or the customer service. After the quarterly number is released, they focus on absolutely nothing, except, no, not expect, I guess. Getting the next quarterly number up, by any means necessary, including layoffs, division selling, more loans for buybacks, etc. The cycle then repeats. Lower interest rates means they have to make less money to pay it back. So win-win in their cloud minds. So, do you agree with us or not? What the hell? I think this guy gets it. Right, their focus is on movies or games, or comic books or Disney World, or pleasing the customer, their employees, or even entertainment of any kind. It's taking care of the shareholder, period. That's not even true! That's not even true! It's not shareholder anymore, it's a stakeholder now. It has been for close to 20 years. Jesus Christ. It's even worse. It's even worse. So, let's pull up the numbers. Let's pull up the numbers. Games Workshop stock. Let's see. 5 days. Ooh, baby. 1 month? Let's go 1 month. Yeah, let's go 1 month. Why not? Let's see. From Google results. You're saying here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. This was... yeah. It was announced April 13th. And they were hiding the stocks for a while. I think we can see that here. This is day 20. I think we can. That sucks. Yeah, this is Monday. We cannot see that already. That is bad. But we can see stranger stuff. This was a dip. I'm pretty sure. Okay. No. Let's see. Monday, Tuesday. Yeah. We cannot see that. It's not detailed enough. So trust me on this one. There was a dip here. A bump. So people were questioning a little bit if maybe, perhaps, this was just, I don't know, ESG funds coming in to pump the numbers up. We have here on Wednesday a strange increase and a dip. That's weird. That seems weird to me. Not gonna lie. And then from Thursday, yeah, it's been going down. If we say year, yeah, I don't think they're doing fine actually. Yeah, yeah. I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm not an economy guy. This isn't looking good. It has increased in the past 5 years, but you know. What else do we have here? Oh baby, more tabletop stuff. We love it here. I haven't read this. I haven't read this yet, so this could be fun. Let me check something here, real fast. Wizard of the Coast and Hasbro Digital Gaming President resigns after numerous Magic the Gathering and Dungeons and Dragons. Only one dragon now, okay? Only one dragon. Controversies. Will things get better? I don't know. Probably not. In sudden staffing shakeup that will come as little to surprise the Magic the Gathering and Dungeons and Dragons players. After a brief controversy-filled tenure of just 2 years, Wizards of the Coast and Digital Gaming President Cynthia Williams has announced her resignation from the popular game publisher. Oh man, this brings me back. Do you remember this? This is from my first stream. And nothing has changed. Jesus Christ. We hate to see that. Williams' exit was first disclosed on April 17th by an official corporate filing made by Hasbro with the United States Exchange and Securities Commission. SEC. SEC! The company announced on April 15, 2024, Cynthia Williams, president of Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro Gaming, informed the company of her resignation from the company effective April 26, 2024. The company is conducting a process to identify her successor, looking at both internal and external candidates. If they don't even have an actual successor for now, I guess things are not really going well for them. Good. Fuck 'em. Instead above, though sudden, Williams' exit is far from unsurprising. Far from unsurprising. Could it be far from surprising? I don't know. I don't know. But into her now former role in February 2022, after her predecessor Chris Cox. Fucking Chris Cox! What do you mean? What do you mean? Of course they were sucking cock. Jesus Christ! It's in the name! Oh man, that's hilarious. Let's promote his current position as Hasbro CEO. Williams' time with the company saw the main division under her control, Wizards of the Coast, marred by near endless controversy. Yeah? Yeah. Wait a minute, I wonder why. That's not the way I expect when you tell me Black Angel. That's a cowboy. Cowgirl? Cowman! I don't know. It's a cow. It's a cow or something, I guess. Something that has to deal with cows. In regards to the publisher's popular Magic the Gathering card game, under her leadership, the brand suffered such reputational disasters as the release of a set featuring race-swapped versions of classic The Lord of the Rings characters. Brings me back. April being threatened with jail time after being accidentally but legally sold a dang upcoming booster box, Jesus Christ, ahead of its street date, and the introduction of a product release schedule so constant, nearly one set every month. Jesus Christ, back in the day we had 3 a year at most. Jeez. The players have found themselves avoiding buying any new cards whatsoever, out of fear that they could be rendered worthless near immediately after purchase. Power creep, baby. One hell of a drug. Meanwhile, Wizards of the Coast, on the big name title Dungeons and Dragons, saw those in charge of its production decry white male players simply for existing. I don't remember that. We're reading that one. We're reading that one later. Jesus Christ. Attempt to introduce a highly predatory open game license. I remember that. We talk about that a little bit, maybe? I don't know. I've read about it. Making several sensitivity and diversity related changes to its core identity. And just the removal of the terms race and half a species from the game's lexicon. Their ancestries! Dude. It's a game mechanic. It's not racism. Okay? It's fine. Do you want to fuck an elf? I understand. I understand. That's okay. It's not racism. I don't see elves in real life complaining about that. I don't see elves in real life. That's the point. It's fiction. Wanna fuck a tiefling? You're gay, and the tiefling is too. Okay, I don't make the rules. Further, in perhaps providing some insight as to why the publisher stumbled so much during her time in charge, as revealed by Williams himself in 2022 interview with GeekWire's Thomas Wilde, rather ensuring their products remain accessible, affordable, and compelling. They fucking know! They fucking know! Her main leadership focus for Wizards of the Coast was instead the continued promotion of diversity across both Magic and D&D. They know what they are doing. Instead of ensuring their products remain accessible, affordable, and compelling, no, we're going to hit you with the DEI stick because you're a bad person. What the hell? What the hell did... I love when they say, oh, the mask finally slipped. This was in 2022. There was never a mask. You had people being apologetic about it. No, there's no way. The big companies will be as scummy. They are. By their own fucking definition. They're saying it loud and clear. Diversity stick up your ass. Holy shit, dude. Since I got here, it has very much been about inviting more people to the party and making sure that they found a space where they could express who they are. Unless they're wild, apparently. White, Jesus Christ. I know how to speak English good, come on now. Our games teach that diversity is a strength. What? Are you sure about that? All human party? Pretty fucking good, I don't know what to tell you. D&D in particular will teach you that together you can overcome tasks, challenges, or an adventure that you wouldn't have been able to on your own. Unless you're a high level wizard. That shit is broken as fuck, dude. You're playing Magic, you're seeing the diversity of the world in the characters. What fucking world? What do you mean? It's just a pretext. So you have fancy characters in the cards. Come on now. She added. You see yourself. Jesus Christ. More red flags than in China here. Look at that. You don't have to see yourself. You have to see someone else. It's fiction. And the stories of people playing D&D and being able to express who they are in that game. Unless they want to be racist, apparently. Which leads them to being able to express who they are in their real life. D&D, it's not real life. Real life and fiction are not the same. It's not that difficult to understand. You guys are so far gone that you couldn't take your head out of your own ass. We're very much cultivating that level of diversity as we're inviting players in. Sure. Keep making worse products. Let's see what happens. I need to blow my nose. Give me a second here. Look at this. Hero Shields Asteria in Dungeons & Dragons, the deck of many things, 2024. Wizards of the Coast. I don't give a fuck. What does the card do? That's the only thing that matters. I want to use cards because they are pretty. I will use cards because they are useful. What the hell? This is what I say every single time. It's a game of a group of friends sitting around the table, telling stories and rolling dice, often with children playing alongside. I don't know if often is fair. Sometimes. Sure, often. Why not? And some people felt it needed to focus on sexuality, say some awful things about them. Yeah? Yeah, pretty much. I used to be Blit, but then they changed what it was. And I'm with isn't it anymore, and what's it? It's really scary. And what happened to you? How do you lose money for a game that's built entirely on the player's imagination? By stepping in and telling the players what they can imagine. Every time. I've been saying this for weeks. Months, probably. Jesus Christ. Oh, hell yeah. This is what I like to see. This is what I like to see. Under her watch, the stock value went from a high of 124 USD to a massive fall to 50. That's a 60% loss. The recovery? 54 USD. They tried to shop the brand around to make something of the name before the new edition. It is suspected to be so woke it's gonna fail to earn for Hasbro. The playtesting feedback is ignored. Yeah, some is at least. And I think probably the most important is that's big no. So ask yourself, what would Gary Gygax do? He'd keep playing first edition AD&D/Osric. Yeah. Also, let's be real. Let's be real here. Let's say that you're playing D&D 5th edition. It is the current edition, and to be fair, it's pretty simple. Why would you need a different edition? I understand having additional source books, okay? Oh, this book adds races, subclasses, backgrounds, feats, maybe, if you're really spicy, a new class. That is cool. That is understandable. A new edition? Why? If you like and you played 2nd edition, and probably a lot of people like it. I never even read the book. Why would you change it? Doesn't make any sense to me. And look, I've seen the stuff. I've seen the playtests for 1D&D, okay? And it is extremely bland. I like what they did with Monk. It looks pretty cool. You can steal that and add that to 5th edition if you like. Okay, if you like. But everything is so bland. It seems like there are no limitations. There's no negatives. Why? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's so bad. What's interesting what they did with the Warlock in one of the playtests. And oh yeah, you picked your pact at level 1, and depending on the pact, you can pick one of 2 spellcasting abilities. So you could be, as per usual, a Charisma Warlock, like in 5th edition, but you could be an Int Warlock or a Wisdom Warlock. That was cool, that was a really cool idea. But now, they just turned the Warlock into a pretty annoying half-caster. They also butchered the fucking Mystic Arcanum. Instead of being a class feature, now it's a fucking invocation. You want to be a caster? Yeah, good luck with that. Cheers, dude. Cheers. I don't know. But obviously, this is just applied to try to get more money. As you might expect, right? But yeah, it's bad. Hasbro and Wizard have been rolling natural ones for years. Yep, I know that's what I do too. Tim, my guy. You know. Okay, let's see that white players. Oh shit, I haven't seen this. This is gonna be a doozy, let me tell you. February 9th, 2023. It's been a while. Wizard of the Coast and Dungeons & Dragons executive Cal Brink demands white males leave tabletop gaming. What? Holy shit! What were they thinking? I don't know, man. I don't know. Also, I heard a little bit about the movie. Things they have from the movie into the game. They seem like pretty bad. Holy shit. items and such. Pretty bad. Resident of the Ghost has made several questionable decisions when it comes to their new 1D&D system for Dungeons & Dragons. Longtime fans of the game have been complaining that the basic elements of D&D, which made the game special, have been stripped from this newest edition. Yes, it's really bland. It's all really samey. Things I don't like. And I might get flack because of that, but you know. You don't have race bonuses anymore. You don't have a lot of race stuff that you had before. And I think that's pretty cool to have. You can just pick and choose. Your ability score increases at level 1. A plus 2 and A plus 1, or 3 plus 1s. Why? Why? And understand. And understand. I like race bonuses. Also, I like penalties. Some of them are pretty rough, okay? So I understand that people not being so much into them as me. That's okay, that's okay. But yeah, there's really no difference between making a dwarf, or an elf, or an orc, or a human. They're pretty much all the same. They have some flair to it, they have some feats, but the most interesting one? No, you're gonna have those. Oh, you see the lizard folks? They can make stuff from enemies. Not anymore. Ah, that's cultural. Shut the fuck up, that's funny. Make a billion bone daggers. That's funny. So bland. So bland. Jeez. In a world of thousands of flavors of ice cream, you're just eating ice. Plain ice. Not even vanilla. There you go. Now one of the game designers has come out and made an explicitly racist statement implying he wants white people out of role-playing. Good luck. Race details. 5th edition. It shows. Sword Mage. It's not an actual Sword Mage class or subclass. Display singing wizards. You have Eldritch Knights. But there's not an actual Sword Mage. I think that'd be pretty cool. Players have already become set up with the subscription model of the new D&D, where one D&D appears to be using paid subscribers as beta testers for a game as it develops and changes. That is scammy. Such practices are common in the video gaming industry, where companies fix the bugs in their games through post-release updates. Yeah, but here you're buying books, though. Still, for tabletop playing, players are used to having a complete book to play their games without having to worry about it working or not. As long as you pay for it... Oh my god, I'm picking. As long as you pay for it. Yes, that's how it should be. On top of the format and rules debacle, Wizards of the Coast has been removing tropes associated with some of their fantasy races, as they believe those races exemplify real-life human cultures. How can you be so fucking racist, dude? Jeez. Most famously, several woke activists have compared orcs to black people and tried to project their own racist proclivities on normal people who just want to pretend they fight monsters. Ah yes. Ah yes. Tribes of creatures that are made to be evil and eat humans. Those have to be black people. You say that. How do you not understand that you are the racist here? Jeez, man. Jeez. I see this guy, and this guy's just a half orc, okay? Just a half orc. I don't see here a black guy or a black person at all. This fellow's kind of purple. Pointy ears. Leather armor and a hammer. This is not a black guy. You see this guy and you're like, oh yeah, doesn't work. Probably an enemy. And this guy is because it's the half orc you can play. Here's an interview on the 3 Black Halflings channel. That's funny. However, Wizards of the Coast executive producer Cal Brink gave an interview revealing the designer's bigoted biases. Oh man. Oh man. Projection. So good. So good! So good! This is not the face that I have anymore, Brink said. And I think there's been mistakes made in years past, where people assumed that D&D players were all, you know, white dudes in a basement. It started as white dudes in a basement, to be fair. This has been a faulty assumption for a lot of years, and gets more and more false every day. And so, in my viewpoint, guys like me can live soon enough. Look, if you're literally saying, guys like me can't live soon enough, shut the fuck up and leave! It's that easy! Holy shit, man! What the hell? Holy fuck. Explicitly calling for white males to leave the hobby is a new law for the role-playing company, especially as they constantly tout diversity and inclusivity as one of their core values. You know, diversity and inclusivity means no white people. And worst of all, don't you dare be a white male. No. It's even worse if you're straight, okay? An executive calling for an entire race to leave the hobby would be met with an instant firing if this were in regard to any other race. What I told you. What did I tell you? Come on now. Obviously. But as of writing, Wizards of the Coast has not even made a statement regarding their employees' overt racism. I need to look this guy up. The comments on the livestream savaged the interview. One viewer stating, I think their best bet is to just stay silent, because every time one of their leaders discusses the hobby, they prove how out of touch they are with their customers more and more. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. vtuber Diversity and Dragons. Holy fuck, what the hell? Also spoke out about the situation, facing his disgust with being told he's not welcome as a customer for Wizards of the Coast, I guess. Okay. Better than I expected. He said in his reaction video, it's certainly racist. It's proof that Wizards of the Coast does not want the business of what was a large part of their traditional fanbase. Yeah, pretty much. Lord of the Rings, that's white boy, man. That's white boy stuff. Anyone can enjoy it, okay? But traditionally, you know. Over the last several years, it's becoming in vogue to tag white and male demographics among the fandom's elites. As companies continue down these paths, they will only find they will be losing customers along the way, as many, like Diversity and Dragons, are fed up with being told they are not wanted. Oh man, let us exercise our customers. Sounds like a good idea. They keep trying to appeal to a public that does not exist. And look, let's be real here. Even if all the gays, even if all the black people in the West were to buy and play D&D, there are still more white people. You know what I'm trying to say? Why would you try to appeal to a small demographic, ostracizing your bigger and current demographic? They're fucking morons. Let's see. Well, I can make requests happen. Other companies still want my money, so they can get it. Yes. Also, apparently, Pathfinder and Pasio are kind of, you know, DI out of their mind, so careful with that. They may be in point. Guys like me can't live soon enough. So, is he resigning or lying? Probably lying. It's so weird when white men trash themselves. Yeah, I agree. I really don't understand why they don't lead by example immediately after, or why no one calls them out on it. He might as well self-identify as black, like Rachel Dolezal. Is he white though? He usually aren't. Hey, fellow white people! Jesus Christ. Okay, what's the name of this hack again? I'm looking. Calbrink. Let's look this guy up. Calbrink. Here's the Wizards of the Coast. Would you look at that? Yep, he's still in the company. Yep, he's still in the company. If his LinkedIn is to be trusted. Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus fucking Christ. What the hell? Speaking of things that keep changing after the fact. Oh man, this is from yesterday. I just saw this today. Tomb Raider 1-3 Remastered hit with post-release censorship. As new update removes Lara Croft pin-ups from Tomb Raider 3, The Last Artifact. They keep removing things after the fact. Why would you buy these games? Why would you give them money? Why would you buy them the first day? Why would you buy them the first week? They're going to mess you up. No. Do not. Why would you do this? Doesn't make any sense to me. In the latest instance of a video game developer censoring a release post-launch, recent update to Asper and Crystal Dynamics' recent Tomb Raider 1-3 Remastered has removed a pair of risque pin-ups featuring series protagonist Lara Croft from the third game's expansion pack, Tomb Raider 3: The Last Artifact. Jesus Christ, no wonder they got Angelina Jolie for this character. Holy shit. The pin-ups in question, both of which are based on promotional renders made for Tomb Raider 3 proper, can be found hung above Lara's scuba gear locker at the start of the game's 4th level, sleeping with the fishes. In the first, the buxom heroine can be seen wearing her default outfit, laying against a red velvet background. Kicking the space factor up a notch, just a notch, a single one. The second pin-up depicts a fully nude Lara wrapped seductively in a bed sheet, her body illuminated only by a pair of candles. Wow, so dangerous here, oh my god! I'm gonna die in real time! In the initial release of Tomb Raider 1-3 Remastered, these pin-ups could be found on full display in both Lost Artifact's original and remastered graphic settings. Their appearance in the former admittedly hard to make out. That makes sense. Either being composed entirely of pixels and the latter presenting them in the original high-definition resolution. I mean, you can assume the stuff, but yeah, difficult. However, as first reported by users on r/Tomb Raider subreddit, following the release of the collection's title update 2.0 on April 11th, pin-ups, while still present when playing with the game's original graphics, have now been completely removed from the remastered version of The Lost Artifact. At the comparison here. No pin-ups, no more. Adding insult to injury, not only were the pin-ups subject to post-release censorship, but the updated patch notes failed, and as of right now continued to fail, to make any mention of their removal, thus effectively leaving players to be blindsided by the change. We can have fun things in this world. That's bad and wrong. Notably, despite Tomb Raider 1-3 Remastered, including a boot-up disclaimer that promises players the game's drawing will be presented in their original form and altered, this is not the first instance of censorship found within the collection. And interestingly, both are related to pixelated titillation. Pixelated titillation, what a fun way of saying things. As in the first Tomb Raider game, Susan antagonist Pierre Pont sports a bomber jacket featuring a pin-up style graphic emblazoned on its back. In the original 96 release of the game, the graphic in question appeared more as an Easter egg than anything else due to the fact that it's only viewable during those rare moments during his boss fights where the player is able to get behind him. Feature C, completely nude, blonde-haired woman sitting underneath the text Lady Luck. In this abbreviation, LL. Ha! Double L! Like these guys nowadays, jeez. Hey, would you look at that? However, in the Master Collection, Lady Luck is still singing wearing a red bikini. Further, the two red L's, which previously adorned the coat, have been replaced by the greater symbol for Phi Tau. I don't know whether this is in reference to the binary star Phi Tauri or Pierce College fraternity, itself also colored red. As of writing, neither of the game's code developers, Asper Media and Crystal Dynamics. Who else? One here and another one here. Beautiful. Have offered any public comment on their decision to censor the pin-ups. Yep, that's it. Angry Rodent. That makes sense. This is beyond ridiculous. Gamers don't forgive, much less forget. If Crystal Dynamics survives the backlash and lack of sales, what then? I'm going to buy anything they make in the future. They have been fucking up a lot, dude. The censorship, the TTRPG we read last week, the disclaimer they mentioned here. Yep, they're killing themselves, that's fine. I can tell you who want enough people for them to break even on anything. They might as well just shut down now and save their employees the anxiety of waiting to be laid off. Because as we keep seeing all over, get woke, go broke. It's more than a meme, it's a truism. True, it's true! It was always true! It's just so petty and little-minded, not to mention removing something, however trivial it may seem, from a product that you already own, is not right. Ha! Maybe that is stealing too. So what would happen if you were to steal from them? I'm not saying that you should. I'm not saying that you can. I'm not saying anything here. Really? Really cheap. We don't own purely digital games. Not technically. That's why so many of us are sticking to physical menus so companies can't do this. Yes, that's the way to go. It's funny, maybe that's why console gaming is dying. Maybe that's why, well, obviously that's why console gaming is just now, yeah, no more physical releases either. Not good. Not good. This post-release censorship is one of the dirtiest moves developers can pull, much like the Final Fantasy VII remake. The remake, by the way. Once you cross the line, you're not to be trusted for any release you make. Yeah, pretty much. This is also another reminder that you don't own your digital games. If you don't own them, can you really steal them? You wouldn't unload the car, would you? Obviously not. Not only one, at least. Haha! Yes, hey, you can most likely get version 1.01 from GOG. Or if you want to sail the 7 seas! It's my calling, after all. Despite the devs, check out the... Whoa. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, it's fine. You don't need to check anything. They're just getting stuff really cheap. It's completely legal, don't worry about it. It's completely legal. Come on now. I get it. When the game was originally released, graphical quality was such that the decal on the back of the jacket couldn't be clearly seen. It's a verb, let's say no. It was just a suggestion of nudity. With modern clarity and detail, you got to be more careful. But to trick gamers into paying you and change the game they've already paid for, that's beyond reprehensible. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Also, let me try to bring up something here because I think it's relevant. There's something else here. No. Yeah, that's a guy then. Make this big. We're gonna win bigly. I found just before stream this meme from B. This is what we are allowed to consume slash create. Enforced by people we never vote for, by people we have no respect towards. Open this up. It's all about the fucking save horny, dude. No, Stellar Blade is so bad, it's so sexualized. But, hey, Hades 2 is the kind of hot we need right now. You see here, Aphrodite? No, she's not sexualized. She's androgynous. Yeah? Yeah, sure, that's a pair of tits. What the hell are you talking about, bitch? Save horny starter pack. It's always the same. It's always the same stuff. Jeez. You know, Final Fantasy VII mod transforms Aerith, Tifa, and Yuffie into muscle mummies. Videos of remake have really been hitting the gym lately. This is safe, like female custodians. Oh, muscle mummy. You're a beta male. You're not gonna make it because you're weak and pathetic. And I'm gonna get you, bitch. Oh, well, would you look at that? I need a 6-foot dummy mummy to step on me. Female custodians. Okay, with Yuri, as long as there's no hecking male gate. The hecking males. Hey, look at that! Short lesbians! We've read about this. The hecking male gays. Jesus Christ. I was Google characters' canonical age before going into them. Do not hurt their feelings. You wouldn't want to be one of those PDF files, right? That would be pretty poggers of you, my fellow Redditor. How drew you a meme? Sexiness versus sexual objectification. I don't care. He's a fictional character. I don't give a fuck. This is so funny. This is so funny. I like girls, but I'm not weird about it, unlike those sexist childs. It's funny. I've seen a lot of stuff about that. What was the name of the guy again? I don't remember. I don't remember the name. I need to look that up. Oh man. Yes, Jokat. That fucking guy. Look at me, I'm so... I like the women's. And he sounded so fucking gay about it. That was save horny. Okay. Make no mistake about it. That was save horny. Fuck that, dude. Fuck that. And finally, for today, we have another article that I haven't read. I think it could be interesting. Robert Schneider argues that woke ideology is close to collapsing. Mainstream media and Hollywood can't continue to ignore half of the population. I'm gonna tell you this. It's more than half. It's way more than half. Jesus Christ, he's old as fuck. That makes sense, I guess. The woke virus has infected most, if not all, types of media and entertainment in recent years. But comedian Robert Schneider... Comedian, that makes sense. I know that, but... yeah, comedian. Of course they're gonna be against this bullshit. I believe that wokeness as a whole is close to collapse, and may finally be coming to an end. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled. During a recent interview with Fox and Friends, first Todd Pyro and Carly Shimkus, jeez, these names, dude. Schneider briefly talked about his involvement in independent presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s A Night of Laurel fundraiser, and the importance of free speech and how Democrats have become the party of censorship. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Schneider. That's pretty cool of you. I need a drink. I'm dying. I'm dying so fucking hard today. The comedian went... oh my god, I'm dying. And the comedian went on to call out Republicans for the inefficient way in which they've handled the impeachment of Joe Biden. noting that the party is getting closer and closer to doing nothing about Biden in the impeachment. Yeah, very much. Republicans are extremely passive. They're mocking, they're putting out another mean tweet instead of empirical evidence. Yep. It's so embarrassing, Schneider continued. They should at least have some hearing where they can say anything out, and then some sort of process besides what they are doing now. It's really humiliating when you really get to see just how tawdry the Biden family is. It is disgusting, dude. It is fucking disgusting. The former Saturday Night Live alum will go on list some of the reasons he's supporting Kennedy for the presidential election. Jeez. Pointing out that the independent candidate is actually talking about things that matter for the American public. Yes. I've also seen some stuff with Bobby that I'm not a big fan. Not my president, so I was not going to vote anyway, you know? But still, as the US, it's relevant for the whole world, I'm afraid. What to do is, if we spend 5 times more than they do in Europe for healthcare, then why do we have way worse results? Yeah, that's fair. We can have 60% of the American population unhealthy, and 54% of children. Dignity asserted. Yeah? Yeah. We have fucking Robert Schneider here spitting facts. 2024, baby. 2024. Holy shit. He would then add, that needs to be the biggest story for you guys and all mass media. The fact that children have chronic illness at over 50%? What the hell? And that's a 10 to 12-year-old statistic, so we have to get people healthy. Chronic illness? 50% of kids? Holy fuck, dude. That's not good. That's not good at all. If a little kids, and that isn't the biggest concern by media, then what is? Schneider rhetorically inquired before he lambasted the Biden administration, perpetually financing Ukraine. Fucking Ukraine. And made the country's ongoing armed conflict with Russia. Yeah? Yeah? They're wasting billions upon billions of Tory dues on Ukraine. Ukraine cannot lose. But they cannot win either. It's a sad situation, what can you say? Schneider pointed out, we need to spend $100 billion on healthcare instead of giving it to Ukraine for forever wars. To Ukraine forever wars, yes, that works too. When you could end homelessness and get people healthy in 1 minute instead of just dumping our money. See? You lose me. You lose me with this. You cannot just end homelessness by pumping money on that. Because it's not a matter of money. Okay? It's not a matter of money. It's a matter of mental illness. And, let's be fair, we are not fixing those mental problems by just pumping money either. Some of them in the long run? Shit, I hope so, but... See, you lose me. You say shit like this, and you lose me. Because that's not how it works. I want to say not my country, not my problem, but holy shit, the US problems are... problems for everyone. Jeez. Spire points out that he is on the show, attacking Trump and attacking Biden without a care in the world, attributing this fact to being given a platform to express his ideas because of free speech, which the Fox News host defines as not caring about the consequences of your actions. Schneider declares there should be no governmental repercussions for your free speech. Yeah, that's what free speech means. What the hell? Is Magnuson County in its last legs? Will Pyro go on to inquire? To which the committee replied, I think it has to be. It has to be close to collapse. As my good friend James Lindsay said, it's about 12 to 18 months for a collapse. We can hope. Also. Wokeness in comedy. Yeah, no, that's not a thing. They tried to, but they failed. They're not funny, it's just propaganda. Regarding the concept of wokeness, Schneider was explain what wokeness is an entrenched power, and right now the Democrats are the entrenched power. A little bit too simple. Not nuanced enough, I guess. Democrats suddenly turned into being the party of the people. Into not okay, yeah, I misread. Into not being the party of the people. Now they're the party of forever wars, and now they're the party of censorship. Yeah, pretty much. That's the problem. Look, once again, it's not a thing about left versus right. This is about censorship and totalitarianism, okay? That's not nice. You will defend free speech, you will defend personal freedoms, and they will call you a funny German. Strange to say the least. There's direct proof. Now, thanks to Elon Musk's buying Twitter, you can see that there is actual talk about collusion with Russia. We have collusion, First Amendment, and of course the Justice Department did nothing about it. I hope you're not talking about Russiagate here. That's been demonstrated as false. What the hell? He further declared that there's proof that the United States government colluded and told social media what they wanted to do. That is true. That is true. And that's a direct violation of America's First Amendment rights. Yeah? Pretty much. Schneider will also briefly talk about his anti-woke, pro-free speech book titled You Can Do It. Speak Your Mind, America. Starting, I really wanted to go after what I feel is the attack on free speech. I also wanted to make fun of people, and unfortunately, you know, show business has been a big part of this censorship. Holy shit, yeah. This is nothing new, but I think it's fine when important people say it. Because they can get to normies. Potentially. If you do speak out of line, and if you dare not to be part of the one-party system, you're out and you're out forever. The commander said. So it's nice to see guys like Shane Gillis and guys like me still getting on and doing fun stuff. I really think that the turnaround is happening. We can only hope. You can only hope. Oh man. I can only expect an overcorrection now, which is not good. Not good. He would elaborate. Mr. Media and Hollywood can continue to ignore half of the population. Way more than half, once again. It's not just Republicans, mind you. People just don't live in California and New York. There's another 48 states that really matter and care. And there's people that want to have different opinions. Yeah? No, that's fair, I agree with that. In November of last year, during an appearance on John Cleese's Dinosaur Hour, pro-free speech show, Schneider also talked about the facts of wokeism comedy, defining this ideology and its penchant for censorship as intolerance to established manners. That is a good point. That's a reasonable definition, I guess. Not nice enough, I would say, but just, you know, casual definition? Not bad. The comedian also noted that the left's sense of humor is intellectualized to the point they can find themselves laughing, unless it is okayed. True and real. Elaborating, because it can look bad upon them. Yeah. The hive mind is real. He then referenced comedian Andrew Doyle, declaring that there's certain righteousness about wokeism and call it a fundamentalist way of thinking, an enclosed system of thought, where if you step outside of that, then you're a heretic and you're outside the system. Pretty much. That's in the comments. We need to stop considering to the myth that the cancer is split right down to the middle. It's nowhere near 50-50. The population that Hollywood caters to is more like 20 to 25% of the population. The rest of us are the clear majority, by good margin. Yeah. I don't agree with that. I'm in California, lol, and it seems like 75-25 in the opposite direction. Dude, you live in California, what the hell did you expect? I guess it evens out in the red states, though. This guy's a fucking moron. Jesus Christ, Brian. You're earning well more than half. If it was half, they still have a chance to make money. Fair. Better with the keyboard. Let's see. Racists, they usually feel a need to pay money to support the product. They feel that everything should be free. Also fair. Granted, very few of them will donate their own time and effort for nothing. Then, you don't need me telling you Marxism doesn't work. Yeah, we know that. Come on now. Come on now. It's here and here. We know that. Still, it's something we need to remind ourselves, I'd say. Brown needs to be careful about which stats he's looking at for comparison when talking about healthcare here versus in Europe. Use the same general reporting terms, but measure them completely differently. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting, I didn't know that. My favorite example is when they talk about stillborn stats. In Europe, premature births are counted in the stillborn category, which makes it look like the US has a serious case that it really doesn't. That's pretty interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, America doesn't count food and gas for inflation. If I remember correctly, that's the Clinton. Fucking Clintons, dude! Every single time! Jeez, I hate it here. I hate it here, man. There isn't Fox News shield and secret owner of the site appears almost immediately once again. What? What the hell? But yeah, we can only hope that this shit is collapsing, but at the same time, we need to be careful with this, right? After all, we're saying that they want to entrench themselves into the companies, not just being an outside idea or ideology, but being all-encompassing. It's really hard to tell at the end of the day, at least in my opinion. I hope we can finally see the swing, you know? Going back to normalcy. Because this is bad, man. This is extremely bad. There's also so many stupid people that I don't even know how you fix this stuff. If you can even do it. But oh well. Trying to look now at the Pokemon Go quotes and whatnot. Let's see if we can find that. The clipping I talked about earlier. I think I can. Also, you can see it, but I will celebrate because fat people got the W. You wouldn't be fat if you actually played the game. Going around for a walk, you know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't think I can find it. That's okay. Anyway, we've been going at this for a couple of hours already. That's way more than usual. That's why it's time for me to fuck off. I'll come back on Monday as per usual. I'll play something. I don't know what, but something. Anyway, thank you all for coming here to my incoherent ramblings. I hope you had some fun. I hope you are not tumoring too much at the moment. We can make it. We will make it. Why? Because we fucking can, baby. But I'm gonna go now. So, see you soon, and take care.